The sun had just begun to set over the hills of Galilee when Jesus and his disciples rested by the shore. A gentle breeze stirred the water, and the quiet moment invited conversation. Peter had spoken first, brushing sand from his hands. "Master, the crowds followed you again today," he said. "They said your words gave them hope." Jesus had smiled softly. "Hope was what they needed," he answered. "Many of them carried burdens they did not speak of." John, curious as always, had leaned closer. "Teacher, how did you know that the woman at the well needed comfort? You spoke to her as if you already understood her story." "I saw her heart," Jesus replied. "She had been searching for acceptance. I only reminded her that God had never turned away from her." The disciples exchanged thoughtful glances. Moments like these always left them amazed. Later, as they prepared their meal, Thomas broke the silence. "Master, why did you ask us to love even our enemies? It sounded difficult for many to accept." Jesus looked at him gently. "Because love healed more than hatred ever could. When you show kindness to someone who expects anger, you break the chain of pain." Andrew nodded slowly. "I saw the way the crowd listened today. They believed you. Some did, some struggled, but all heard the truth." After supper, a small group of villagers approached. One of them, an old man with trembling hands, spoke. "Rabbi, we heard you healed the sick earlier. My daughter suffered for years. Why did you help her?" Jesus placed a comforting hand on the man's shoulder. "Because her faith brought me to her, and because compassion had always been my Father's way." The man's eyes had filled with tears. He told us he felt peace the moment you touched her. "It was her trust that healed her," Jesus answered. As the villagers left, the disciples gathered again around the fire. Matthew cleared his throat. "Master, when you spoke of the kingdom of God, some in the crowd whispered in confusion. What if they misunderstood?" Jesus looked into the flames. Truth reached them in time. Seeds planted today would grow later. James, sitting beside him, asked quietly, "Master, did you ever feel tired? The crowds pushed and pleaded all day." "Yes," Jesus said, "but their needs mattered. Each person carried a story, and each story deserved compassion." The night deepened. Stars appeared above them, bright and steady. Peter watched Jesus thoughtfully before saying, "Master, you changed so many lives today." "I only guided them toward the light already inside them." John added softly, "But Master, you changed ours too." Jesus looked at his disciples with warmth. "Then my work among you was not in vain." They sat together in the quiet night, knowing that the lessons they had shared would remain